Good morning to everybody on the panelist.
Welcome, my friend.
Section. I am already reading comments of people abusing me in your
Don't worry about their comments.
And first and foremost now, thank you. I requested and you brought me up. I wanted to, I don't give I'm sorry. I apologize, but honestly and truly, I don't give a fuck what they're saying on your platform.
Don't worry about that one.
Okay. Now, and see, reason to Moshe test seats, ma.
Yes.
Reason to Moshe test seats. Mofe.
Don't write anything negative against anyone.
For her to come, only nǹkan kan tó rí tó fi wá tó rò pé bóyá ó kàn fẹ́ jẹ́ kéèyàn mọ̀ tí ò yéèyàn. It's not to support. She has something. Let her say. I'm not commenting. Detola, I will appreciate if you can taba le gbọ́ Yorùbá. Torí ọ̀pọ̀ no wà la gbọ́ ìbò púpọ̀.
Gbogbo ẹ̀ ni máa mix.
Hello papọ̀. Hello papọ̀.
Mo ti gbọ́ yín tẹ́tí sọ̀rọ̀.
Okay.
You know, and my reason for coming to your, I saw you and I came here. Nítorí mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ yín. Majority wa la lọ́mọ. Majority wa la bíamọ. I came into justice for Mohbad nítorí wípé mo fẹ́ mọ̀ mi kì í ṣọlọ́pàá mi ṣe anything. Ẹni tó ṣe ikú pa Mohbad need láti get arrested.
Ẹni tó ṣe ikú pa àbí ikú tó pa.
Ẹni tó ṣe ikú pa ṣe mọ̀ pé bí mo ṣe mọ̀ sọ mo ṣe lè sọ yẹn mà. Ẹni tó ṣe ikú pa Mohbad needs to be arrested. As we all understand, ṣẹ́rí àtẹ̀lé ọwọ́ wa tá bá wo ọwọ́ wa, the back is black, the palm oyato. We see things differently. Regardless, everybody is entitled to their opinion.
Exactly.
Let me start from there. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. That's number one. Number two, only a hypocrite ló máa sọ pé mi ò fi síbì kan ibì kan ni mo dúró sí. And tó bá sọ pé òun neutral. I'm not talking about Mohbad's case alone. Anything tá bá gbọ́, tá bá kà, tá bá rí, opinions wa ó máa set in ṣáni as ẹlẹ́ran ara.
Exactly. Wallahi.
Látijọ́ tí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀, lady yẹn mi gbé ṣépè rí, mi ní orí ẹ̀ fọ́ orí ẹ̀ dà. There's the one thing I call her Black Widow. Young Black Widow.
Kí to my Black Widow?
Cherry, understanding tèmi. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi mà?
Mo ń gbọ́.
Understanding tèmi, Understanding tèmi. Bí oníkálukú ṣe máa understanding kan yàtọ̀. Ẹni tó kọ́ kú lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni Black Widow. I have no any other meaning to it for Detola Aduke.
Okay.
Me read any other meaning to it. I've seen people call her different kind of names. I've never done that, and I will never do that. My thing is, obìnrin tó bá wà nínú ilé ọkùnrin, obìnrin tó bá jẹ́ pé ìwọ ló lórí inú ilé, tó jẹ́ ìwọ nìyàn mọ̀ pé okay, ìwọ ni obìnrin tó ń gbárùkù ti, a woman that makes a house a home. Anything that happens in that home, you're supposed to be able to some extent account for it.
Exactly.
Detola Aduke has never ever said that young lady killed her husband. Ibi tí má ti lọ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Kan gbé jáde kárí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ibi tí èmi Adétọ́lá bá ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ mú síta pé mi sọ yí pé òun ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n ó mọ nǹkan tó ṣe ọkọ yẹn. Or as in,
bẹ́ẹ̀ni because ó wà nílé pẹ̀lú
ó lè má lè sọ. Ṣé rí Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kéèyàn rí nǹkan tí ò dáa. Àìmọye ọkọ tìyàwó ló ń jà tó jẹ́ pé little thing. Ó lè kọ́ lè jẹ́ ṣé mo ó lè argument happens. Ọkọ àti there's a story going on now. Kí lorúkọ man ọ̀kan lọmọ yẹn. I was shocked when I saw ìpéyàwó ẹ̀ ti wà ní ó ní stroke. And I'm like, okay, mo tún rí ibi tóbìnrin yẹn tó ti ń fi orí ẹ̀ hàn pé ó fọ́ òun lórí. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kéèyàn rí, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kéèyàn rí. Irú obìnrin yẹn sìn. I don't mean to deviate, but irú obìnrin yẹn sìn. God forbid anything bad happens to her. God forbid anything bad happen to her. Some people will blame her pé kí ló dé tó ṣe dúró sínú ẹ̀. Because ó ti pẹ́ tó ti nà ó dẹ̀ dúró sínú ẹ̀. My point is, ìgbà míì a máa ń rí oko àbí báwo ló ṣe ń sọ Yorùbá yẹn kan tó gbẹ̀pà sí. Some of us women, we see these things and we think we can change a man or we can change the situation, and that's not the case. Now, back to what I was saying. I have never said it. Èmi ò ṣe hypocrite mi then kọ́rọ̀ mi jẹ́ mi ṣe coward. I have never said it in my life. Ipe ọmọ yẹn ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀. But ó máa ní nǹkan tó rí. Ó lè jẹ́ bẹ̀rù ni ò jẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀. All she needed to do was buy casa. That's it. I can't count how many times I've been blocked because of my own opinion. Èèyàn kan ò lè mú mi dání lórí pé kí n má sọ opinion tèmi. Do I talk about her? Yes. But I've never abused her on my wall. And I would never do.
Detola, darling.
Yes.
In all honesty.
Yes.
Let's put all this thing. All this, I want to connect side, connect team, all this thing. Let's just be neutral. Like my page. Let's be blunt. Do you know what ojuabe means? Blunt zone.
Being blunt. I am a blunt person too. That's why I came here.
How should we conclude that Wunmi ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀? Báwo làwọn èèyàn ṣe lè conclude bẹ́ẹ̀? I just want to know.
Emma Gboma, you said àwọn èèyàn conclude bẹ́ẹ̀. Èmi ò conclude bẹ́ẹ̀. I did not say, I have never said it because mi bá wọn gbélé, mi sínú ilé. So I cannot say, I've heard so many things. And níbi tó bá ti ń sọ, tí máa wà lórí platform yẹn, I don't stay there.
God bless you. God bless you.
I don't, because me.
God bless you.
I will never. No.
Because
I don't. But tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní point tèmi, and I stand on it because it's my opinion.
True, you are right. Because she was in the house when Mohbad died.
In the house.
Yes. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Mo fọwọ́ àtọmọdé yín lẹ́nu mà. Irú nurse tó ń sọ yẹn. Wọ́n ìbí yàláyàlá kú nọ́ọ̀sì náà rèé. Kó walk out of my house.
And when the father-in-law asked the nurse, láti máa lọ, as that girl said, as ọmọ tí wọ́n bí dá.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly, she said it. That's wait. Me and you, allegedly.
I'm not gonna argue with you, ma'am. Mo máa respect èèyàn gan. Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi, ma.
No, allegedly, Wunmi said that herself.
Excuse me, ma. I want to ask you a question.
Her father-in-law said the nurse should be going.
Okay,
I said, ọmọ tó bí dá, tí wọ́n tọ́ dá. So yẹ kí èèyàn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, kéèyàn
àti mi hold on. Bàbá yẹn náà sọ àṣàkànná, bàbá náà wò tí ẹ̀rẹ́ ni tó ń jẹ́ nọ́ọ̀sì sójú rí. So ẹ bá yẹ ká stay neutral.
He said he never met. I don't want to come here to come and argue. That's why I said that's what he said it. All I want rí nọ́ọ̀sì, all I want tiẹ̀ rí débi táwọn bá sọ̀rọ̀ rí.
Allahu Akbar.
Tẹ́tí rí kan tí mo sọ pé stay neutral láàrin kéèsì wọn yìí nìyẹn o.
Mr. Awikonko, ẹ káàárọ̀ sir. There is no such thing. There is no such thing as staying neutral when a widow is being bullied. There is no such thing as staying neutral when a widow is being bullied.
Omati, you will talk. I know you. Okari, all Lalubarika. Detola, I want you to finish. So that
I am not. I am not. Let me tell you something. Everybody is saying I'm not even going to go that route. A widow is being bullied. John torí Ọlọ́run ìbéèrè kan ni mo ní láti bi yín. Ṣé kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ kan mẹ́ni tó ṣekú pa Mohbad? Jọ̀ọ́ mà. Ṣé kò lẹ́tọ̀ọ́?
Àwọn agafẹ́ mà.
Ọmọ. Èmi tún sọ ipe èmi ò ever believe pé on stab ẹ. No. Bọ́n pé ó mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ó lè rí. Ó lè má jọ òun gangan. It may be somebody else that had a fight with the guy inside the house. It may not be her. Ó lè jọ òun àtọkọ ẹ̀ lọ́jà tí nǹkan kan ṣẹlẹ̀. Understand? My point is, she needed all she needed to do is not easy. Only mo ṣe pèdè kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé if he was the nurse yẹn ò ní lọ. Kò síbi tó fẹ́ gbà. Ọlọ́pàá ló máa bá wa yanjú ẹ̀. Torọ́kọ mi ni. You understand, ma? But for the nurse to walk out, I mean, kò yẹ kó gbà.
Kò gbọ́dọ̀ gbà. Ó yẹ kó mú nọ́ọ̀sì yẹn. Ọlọ́pàá máa kọ́ wa ni kó da gbogbo ẹ̀ sí wàhálà. Tó bá jẹ́ mi, ní tí màá ṣe nìyẹn. Tó bá jẹ́ mi ni mo wà ní position yẹn. Ká má parọ́. Ìnìkẹ́ kí nọ́ọ̀sì yóò lọ.
Ọkọ èèyàn lèèyàn pé. Even then tí ò sọ pé èèyàn àǹtí téèyàn bímọ fún gan èèyàn ní fẹ́ ká burú ṣe.
Interview wá o tí bàbá Mohbad ti sọ fáwọn orí nọ́ọ̀sì o. Interview wá o. Bàbá Mohbad ti nọ́ọ̀sì.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ mo bá gbé interview yẹn síta torí mo gbọ́.
Ó dà kọ́ ọmọ tí yìí ní nǹkan tó ń gbé náà ó yà sọ.
Ọ̀kadì láwọn làlùbáríkà ọmọ tí.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ ohun tó ń gbé náà ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ ohun tó ń gbé náà ẹ ká gbọ́.
Awo ni koko, awo koko. Man to sell it. This is a page for intellectual maturity to the highest order. No delegating words, no fight. We just want to be spitting the facts. Come on, sole yo kokan ko ye wa. Nija.
Okay, auntie me.
Ko ni dikaja. Àwọn àlàyé kan ni kan ṣe. Ẹ mọ̀ jẹ́ wa baya. That is what I want. Oya Omati, over to you.
Kò tẹ̀sẹ̀ tó fẹ́ jà.
Ẹ ṣé tẹ́ fún mi l'opportunity yìí. Thank you so much, ma. You see,
sábà pé Detola méjì jẹ́ sọ kótókótó dípò sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ tí sọ pé wọ́n arrest nurse. Ṣàpọ̀n arrest ṣàpọ̀n ní kan filẹ̀. Sọ pé yẹn wà lórí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ méjì ni o.
Evidence wà.
Ta ló ní kan filẹ̀? Ta ló ní kan fi nurse tó arrest?
Wọ́n arrest.
Ta ló ní kan fi nurse?
Mo ní interview bàbá yẹn rí nurse o. Bàbá yẹn rí nurse Detola o.
Èmi sọ fún yín. Auntie, I'm not going to argue with you, but I'm telling you, the man has never spoken to the nurse or seen the nurse before.
Because he can't do that.
Mo ti gbà ń tọ́ wí o. Mo ti gbà kọ́ lé bàbá yẹn lóko. Èmi náà sì tún ti accept bàbá yẹn. So ó yá ọmọ tí ó bá fi yẹ.
Good morning, ma.
Ẹ jẹ́ àgbàgbẹ́.
Good morning, everyone on this platform. First of all, Sherry, this justice for Mohbad journey and all. Only reason tó ní kálukú ṣe wá o, ṣé ti yé yín. Everybody ló mọ nǹkan tó rí tó ṣe wá síbí báyìí. But if you have ever seen a woman being accused wrongly before, if you have ever seen a widow whose husband's family accused her wrongly and eventually pushed her and her daughter out without any support, tẹ́ bá gbọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Wunmi, ẹ máa kọ́kọ́ béèrè fún evidence. Ṣé ti yé yín? When I heard of Mohbad's death, I was one of the I made several videos. Ṣé ti yé yín? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? What happened? Blah blah blah. I remember that the first interview Mohbad's father made, the interviewers were saying, ẹ wo bí tí bàbá celebrity ń gbé, ẹ wo bí tí kinní kan ń gbé, ẹ wo bí tí in my mind.
Can you read what they're writing in your comments? So if I respond to them,
Detola,
they're written stuff about me too, so don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. They want to come nípa one alọba ti ní o máa gbé picture mi àti family mi jáde sí.
Ẹ block ẹni yẹn ọkọ mi.
Let's leave them. One of your people said she's going to bring my picture out, and I want
don't
that.
Say one of your people don't say
So
that.
please bring my picture out.
Listen, my daughter, to think one of your people saw straight. That is a my church place now. What?
Mr. Wikoko Ejo, Emma Binusa Ejo. So now, when they said there will be Baba celebrity in Gbe, there will be Kinikon, Mohbad fún mi níye báyìí rí, Mohbad fún mi níye báyìí rí. In my mind, first thing that came to my mind was, no matter what, no matter how bad Mohbad was, as a father, right there and then, that is not something that should be said about him. Ọmọ tó ti kú, kò tọ́jú rí, kò ṣe gbá rí.
That's number one. Detola Ijama Mule ba number one.
Wá sọ́kàn mi pé irú bàbá wo ló máa sọ báyìí nípa ọmọ tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú. Tó ti yé yín pé how can a man be so entitled of a 26-year-old boy that just died? Even if your son was bad, ọmọ tó jalè gan, tó jẹ́ pé ìdí olè tó lọ jà náà ti pa. Tó ti yé yín, bàbá ò ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nípa ọmọ yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn. So I had my reservations. Mo fi yẹn aside. Then at first I thought Mama Mohbad was dead. I actually thought she was dead. Emma Jenkparo, because but Baba Mohbad Lanri and everything. I remember pledging my support for Baba Mohbad, where I took care of this boy alone. The mother is dead and everything. But then when news came out that Mama Mohbad was in the picture, but they were not together. Maybe she abandoned him, she did this, she did that. I said, irú ìyàwó ló máa gbọ́mọ sílẹ̀ tí ò ní wá ọmọ ẹ̀. Then when Iya Mohbad came out and also spoke her truth, I know that I had mo ní uncle tó jẹ́ wípé ní ìgbà tí àwọn àtìyàwó wọn jà, ṣé ń gbọ́, wọ́n sọ fún ìyàwó wọn pé kò gbọ́dọ̀ mú ọmọ kankan lọ. Ẹ máa gbọ́ pé kò gbọ́dọ̀ mú ọmọ kankan lọ kúrò nílé. Ìgbà tí woman yìí máa ń yọ wá sílé láti wá wo àwọn ọmọ yẹn, ọkú mi géègùn bí ọjọ́ kíjọ́ tó bá fi ojú rí àwọn ọmọ yẹn, ó máa pàdánù mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin nínú wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọjọ́ tàǹtí yẹn dẹ̀ lọ sí school tí wọ́n lọ wo last born of 12 years. So ọmọ yẹn bọ́ síta láti school ọ̀kadà gbà lọ́mọ yẹn kú lóòótọ́. Ègún yẹn ṣẹ lórí kan nínú àwọn. Yes, and this woman had people told her stop going to see those children until tí máa dẹ̀ bá soft. She would send a lot of people. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó gégùn pé obìnrin ò kí n kúrò nílé òun kó kó ọmọ lọ. So when I had that and I had that, Baba Mohbad did not allow Iya Mohbad láti kó ọmọ lọ. Mo ní bóyá àwọn èèyàn bí wọ́n kù mí ní Baba Mohbad. Tó máa ní pé ò lè kọ̀ mí kó kó ọmọ mi lọ. There are men like that. I'm sure a lot of us have seen men like that. So I said, maybe it's just one of those men. And then eventually, I started seeing people come online to say, Wunmi did this, Wunmi did that, Wunmi did. And one thing about me is I always want people to come with truth. I have seen women talk ọkọ wọn pa many times. I've seen women tẹ́ pé bóyá ọkọ àti ìyàwó jà tọwọ́ wọn ya. I've seen it.
Èyí tó gé ọkọ rẹ̀ ní.
Ṣé bá rí?
Ọmọ tí èyí tó gé ọkọ rẹ̀ lóko ní.
Tó gé lóko tọkọ pa mo rí. And then there is one lawyer, one barrister, mo mi mọ̀ bóyá mo barrister yẹn tó jẹ́ pé ó gún ọkọ ẹ̀ pa. Wọ́n ti ní pé kán lọ fóun náà kán lọ pa recently, right? Ó tún lọ sí court of appeal, spent a lot of money, right? And eventually wọ́n ní kán lọ pa. So my point is, when all of this Wunmi story came out and Baba Mohbad and everything, at first, the first thing I said was, if truly Wunmi did this to Mohbad, I want people to come out with proof. Like, this is proof that she did this. There can be over 10 people in a house.
What did Davido cousin's wife did that too?
Not one person has come out to tell us, it has been, I heard from this, this one said to this. In all of Baba Mohbad's statements, it has been ọ̀rẹ́ kan sọ pé, ìyàwó ọ̀rẹ́ kan sọ pé, ẹnìkan sọ pé. There has not been any first-hand information. And let me tell you, when people report, I heard from this, I heard from this, I heard from this, there are always ẹni tó máa yọ tiẹ̀, ẹni tó máa fi tiẹ̀ kún. So when all of this started coming out, in my mind I was like, kí ló lè fà á tán fi máa rò pé girl yìí ló pa? Then I heard that the case was already in court, right? And people were saying Wunmi should come out to talk. There is something tọ́lọ́pàá máa ń sọ tán bá lọ arrest ẹ̀, kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe. Wọ́n á ní do not say anything. because anything you say will be used against you in the court of law. Yes.
Hey.
The case bá ti dé ilé ẹjọ́.
Wow.
Investigators máa ṣe investigation tiwọn. Ọlọ́pàá máa ṣe investigation tiẹ̀. Prosecutors, everybody. But when they take it to court and you want her to come out to talk, then it means that you guys are actually looking for loopholes. Because ẹni tí ó ti tẹ́jọ́ ẹ̀ ti wà ní ẹjọ́, ọ̀rọ̀ tó bá sọ lẹ máa lò against ẹ̀. Wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ máa rojọ́ mọ́ mà. Because tó bá ṣe ń rojọ́, tó bá ṣe ń rojọ́, tó bá ṣe ń rojọ́, ni ẹ máa mú àwọn nǹkan tẹ máa lò against ẹ̀. Because there is nothing she says. There is nothing tẹ́ni yẹn máa sọ at that point. Tí ẹ̀ ní count sí nǹkan mi. And now, this girl you said ọmọ àlè ni Elegushi ló fún lọ. I'm going to mention Oba Elegushi. Yes. Because you guys came out and said because while Mohbad was alive, yes, Mohbad wrote a petition against Oba Elegushi because of how Sam Larry bullied him, right? And because of that, you guys started saying it was Oba Elegushi that owned the child without any proof. Without Atamo, one person will just come with one narrative and all of you will fly with it. You started accusing people, which was, in my mind, I'm like, whatever is happening to Wunmi today can happen to anybody. Alaja Ojuabe. Imagine being a widow. Imagine being a widow at 20.
It is wrong when people generalize.
Both side ni story tí wà lórí ọmọ tí nǹkan tó.
I'm going to finish what I have to say. I'm going to finish what I have to say because I met you speaking, so let me talk. Let me talk.
Because I'm not going to be here when somebody shouts at me and wants to insult me.
I didn't shout at you. I've not even shouted.
You just did.
So now, èmi mà ní sùúrù Detola tí bá fẹ́ mọ̀rọ̀, ìwọ ní sùúrù kò fi parí tiẹ̀. Ìwọ náà lè shout. You are allowed to shout. Let her finish. Kò ní sùúrù mú mọ́ra. Gbogbo tó bá wù kọ́ bá tọ́. Ìwọ mú mọ́ra. Oya, ọmọ tí.
Kí n continue. Mo tiẹ̀ máa ń lose line of thought mi téèyàn bá ti cut bí ẹ ṣe mà. So now, after 12 months, they said this one owned the child. At a point, they said it was Bella's mother that owned the child. They said it was Sam Larry. So many narratives. It hurts me when people just come out to accuse anybody wrongly. It hurts me. Kò sí bí èèyàn ṣe fẹ́ ya wèrè tó nílé ayé. Ṣé ti yé yín? As a woman who just lost her husband and is 5 months postpartum, she was obviously dealing with PPD, postpartum depression. She was dealing with nursing a child, breastfeeding. Èmi náà tọ́ ọmọ ní tàǹtí wù mí tọ́ ọmọ lọ́wọ́. Mo dẹ̀ mọ bí tí mental space mi wà, mo mọ bí tí pain wà. And now hurting, losing her husband at that point. That was, you all robbed her of widowhood. You robbed her of the time she was supposed to be mourning her husband by accusing her that she killed him. You robbed her of postpartum. You robbed her of everything that she was supposed to exist for. Because at that point, losing a husband was the worst thing that could happen to anybody. And then it happened, right? Why did you guys not wait for the court to charge her? Tó bá jẹ́ pé mo sọ fún yín lẹ́ni bí mo ṣe dúró yìí. Tí wọ́n bá fi lè gbé proof wá lẹ́ni pé Wunmi ló pa Mohbad. Gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ti sọ nípa Wunmi máa sọ against her. But why are you guys so impatient? Why can't you wait until there is proof, there is evidence to prove that she actually did it? My friend, I have a friend, handcuffed. Not fi gbé ọ̀rẹ́ mi kúrò lọ́spítù, mo máa ń sọ all the time. Ọkọ ẹ̀ ní kidney ọkọ ẹ̀ fail for years. Kò rí family member kankan. There was nothing she did not do. Ó bẹ̀ wọ́n, ó pè wọ́n, ó rọ̀ wọ́n, wọ́n wá lọ o. Everything they had lótà. Ọjọ́ tọ́kọ ẹ̀ kú. First thing tí ẹ̀gbọ́n ọkọ ẹ̀ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ni pé bolé tí ẹ̀gbọ́n mi wà. ATM ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ó ní gbogbo nǹkan tá a ní láti tà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọjọ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ lọ sin ọkọ ẹ̀ the same thing tó ṣe fún Wunmi náà ṣe fóun náà eléyìí tí ẹ̀ wọ́n torí pé handcuff wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nígbà tán fẹ́ lọ sin ọkọ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú handcuff ló fi bu yẹ̀pẹ̀ sọ́kọ ẹ̀ lójú
Allah.
Now you want me to fold my hands and allow the same thing that happened to my friend to happen to Wunmi? Nígbà tí wọn ò ní evidence. If you guys want to come to equity, make sure you come with clean hands. A lot of people
Thank you,
that are
Amati. Pause for some time. Pause.
Yes, Mama.
Can you pause? Detola, what can you say to all that? Knowing fully well, pé ọmọ yìí ó ṣe lọ́mọ 5 months old.
No, Auntie me.
Can I talk to you?
Yes, I want you to talk. I want you to talk. And you know, sorrow. Detola, then after then I shall be.
This thing happened in September.
All right.
Can you hear me? It happened in September, like we all know, 2023.
Yeah.
Nígbà tó jáde, everybody was on the edge pé what happened to Mohbad? Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan la kọ́kọ́ gbọ́, air infection, wọ́n lùpà, wọ́n bully ẹ̀. It was a whole lot of different things. Now, unless you are not a Nigerian, no, be pinch tent. Unless you are not a Nigerian, no matter hypocritical, no matter neutral.
True.
Okay, now, kí ló ṣe Mohbad? People wanted to know. Mohbad, we all saw it.
Benny.
Ibi tí kọ́lọ́fín yẹn ti kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀. There was a video that came out. Èmi ò rí, but people were talking about it. There's a video, at the burial. She threw something in the burial.
Yeah, I saw the video. I saw that video.
That she threw something in the coffin. Blah blah blah. Yeah. They brought out that video, which was visible for people to see. Okay. So I'm not talking about general now. Me, my name is Detola. I'm talking as per me. Okay. Kí ló ṣe Mohbad, blah blah blah, ó dẹ̀ lọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Everybody bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pinch trend. Mi ò kí ń ṣe TikTok àtẹ́lẹ̀. Orí Facebook ni mo máa wà. Orí Facebook tí mo ti máa update. Láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ mi dẹ̀ ní go back on it because opinion tèmi, understanding tèmi ni. A black anybody tọkọ ẹ bá kú is a widow. When I say black, I mean she's an African. And I will continue, and I'm not going back. I don't mean it in a harmful way. And I don't give multiple fucks what anybody thinks because opinion tèmi ni bí ṣe sọ, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi mà. Okay, mo wá sórí TikTok nìyẹn. Bí ṣe rí maturity àti mentality, it goes a long way. Tá a bá wà on the same page on this issue. Ìyẹn ò mí pé tí nǹkan mi bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sẹ́lòmíì lọ́la, a lè see eye to eye. Before we knew what happened, platforms ti wà. Kí n tó mọ tó ṣẹlẹ̀, wọ́n ti gbé fọ́tò ìyá mi, wọ́n gbé fọ́tò ọmọ mi. Èpè lórí pé mò ń sọ pé kí ló pa Mohbad, kí ló ṣe Mohbad. Understanding tèmi. These people came out for Joseph Aloba. Mi mọ Joseph Aloba rí o. But mo máa rò pé èèyàn tó tọ́jú ọmọ. Terry, like I said, I don't give a fuck what any other person thinks. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ṣe understand ẹ̀ lèmi ṣe ń sọ yìí. Bá ṣe gbọ́, bá ṣe ń gbọ́, bá ṣe ń rí.
Bó ṣe understand ẹ̀ what she saw.
Bí mo ṣe understand, bá ṣe ń gbọ́, bá ṣe ń rí. Bọ́sẹ̀ ò dúró tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Mi ìmọ̀ tó wà láàrin wọn. Tí Bọ́sẹ̀ ò ṣe dúró tọ́jú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Ẹni tó tọ́jú ọmọ, which is Joseph Aloba, on not only daily, on an hourly basis, nothing bash man. Tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí wọ́n máa rán ẹni. Kò sí nǹkan tó mọ̀ sọ. Kò sí nǹkan tó mọ̀ gbé. Kò sí nǹkan tó ẹ jẹ́ ń sọ nǹkan fún yín. Majority gbogbo àwa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò sí èyí tí ò wá láti polygamous fún. Kò sí èyí tí bàbá ẹ̀ tí ò fẹ́yàwó síbi kan, tí ò ní girlfriend níbi kan, tí ò bímọ rẹpẹtẹ síbi kan. Gbogbo bí tán fi bùdé nìyẹn. Kò sí jọ́tọ̀ kí n gbé máa ń ṣépè. Kò sí èmi Adétọ́lẹ̀ ní sọ ibi tẹ́ bá ti rí tí mo dúró síbi tó ti ń gbé Wùmí ṣépè ẹ̀gbẹ́ jáde. tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gbé jáde nǹkan tẹ́ bá ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run ní fún yín.
Ọlọ́run tó ń gbé ẹsẹ̀.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ mi mà, ẹ má bínú mà for me saying that.
God bless
But
you.
my point is mo béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ yín lẹ́ǹkan.
Yes, sir.
Èèyàn ni Mohbad tó ṣubú sílẹ̀ tó kú. Tó bá máa bèrè ní ìlú òyìnbó bí tá à ń gbé. Tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀, àwọn tó wà nínú ilé lọ́ máa kó. Wọ́n máa question everybody. We know the Nigerian system does not function. Ọlọ́pàá nínú ilé ibi tí Mohbad ń gbé, ó léyìí oṣù táwọn èèyàn fi gbé bẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn tó ti gbé Mohbad kúrò, tó ti wà kúrò náà. It was supposed to be sealed. But the ọlọ́pàá sí ẹ̀ ń sọ sí pé ní anywhere mà tó bá ń ṣe interrogation. It is not the first time tó bá béèrè ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. First time tó ọlọ́pàá bá béèrè ẹjọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Nǹkan tó bá sọ́kọ́ ni right thing tó sọ. Mo ń sọ with confidence ni. Tí nǹkan kan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí tọ́lọ́pàá bá dé. Ìjáyà ìbẹ̀rù ló máa kọ́kọ́ fi sọ̀rọ̀. Nǹkan tó sọ yẹn is oftentimes not the right thing. So the normal thing, the right thing to do is to interrogate. And, that's how they do it. They continue.
That's how it should be done. Yeah, Anthony.
I understand that system doesn't work like that. Wọ́n kó èèyàn 100, wọ́n kó èèyàn 15, àwọn tó kó àwọn dàlẹ́ nìsín.
Exactly.
Because the things they were supposed bó ṣe yẹ kán wádìí nǹkan tó yẹ kán wádìí wọn ò wádìí ẹ̀ bó ṣe yẹ kán wá. So my fault goes mainly to the police that did not do the right thing. Ẹ̀wẹ̀ yóò ṣù táwọn èèyàn fi gbénú ilé yẹn. Evidence yapa sínú ilé yẹn now.
Detola, let me ask you one question. How is it Wunmi fault that police did not do their work? How is it the widow's fault? Police fail wa. Tá a dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ojoojúmọ́ ni police ń fail wa nílùú yẹn. Tá a mọ̀ pé police ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ tó dáa. Tá a pé mi kàn mọ́ ẹja máa bèrè ní ohun tó yọ. How is that Wunmi's fault?
Mo sọ nǹkan kan níbẹ̀rẹ̀. Mi ò sọ pé Wunmi ló gùn pa. Ó mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Yeah, true.
Èmi believe tèmi lèmi sọ. Kò sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́kọ ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ ìdúró lé lórí. Mi ìdẹ̀ kó jẹ́. Ó yàn.
Ó mọ̀ ó ti sọ tó kọ́mọ ó ti sọ. Kò sọ pé òun ò mọ̀.
Air infection. They bullied him. Poison. He had a fight with his friend. It's like 5-6 different things. Which tó jẹ́ pé ọlọ́pàá ló yẹ kó investigate láti mọ the right thing. Láti mọ ibi tó dé. I am not saying òun ló pa ọkọ ẹ̀. Mo tún sọ. Ó yí lẹ́tọ̀ọ́. Lágbájá báyìí ni o. Ẹni tó bóyá òun àtọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ kan lọ́jọ́ ọ̀dà ó ti dànù ó ṣe gbá o bóyá mi àti ẹ̀ náà là ń jàkà lájúmọ̀. I mean it's just it is okay. So nísìnyí aunty.
Yeah.
We're saying that people are saying, oh, she's a young girl, she's a widow, she's this, she's that. Somebody made a reference to something now. Àìmọye widows tó ń pọkàn wọn. Àìmọye ọkọ tó ń pa ìyàwó. Àìmọye boyfriend tó ń pa girlfriend. Àìmọye girlfriend tó ń pa boyfriend. And then sharing with social media. One has to be àfihàn tó bá wà intelligent nìkan tọ́lọ́run fún ní làákàyè. One has to be very, 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 very careful with the kind of things that we believe. Mo fẹ́ ṣe example kan mà ọmọ kan tó ló fún wọn ní pepper soup jẹ. Tẹ́mọ̀ pé àná àbíjẹta ni mo ṣe ń rún ta ipe ọmọ yẹn kò mọ nǹkan kan pa nǹkan tó pa àwọn boys yẹn. Pé films generator. Bọ́ irú ọmọ yẹn wọ́n ti rí mú tó ti lynch ẹ̀ wọ́n ti pàdánù for pípa sake.
So kí ni fíìmù generator ló pa wọ́n.
Films generator ló pa àwọn boys yẹn.
Ìyẹn dẹ̀ lè pààyàn lóòótọ́.
Kódà kò ṣe pepper soup lọ bá wọn. Ìyẹn tó wá kọ́. But when people come on social media, they nǹkan tó bá ti kọ́kọ́ èmi ò ṣe stupid person. Èmi ò sọ̀rọ̀ without my proof. Ní understanding tèmi níbi tí mo mọ̀ dé. Do I know everything? No. Do I want to know everything? No. But you cannot force
Sorry,
your opinion down
Detola.
other people's throats. You can't.
Auntie Detola, can I talk? I understand
Yes,
all
ma'am.
you are saying. I understand. I think where all of us, Patishi, we take it personal. Some of us take this matter personal, which about the ibi tí problem ti wà nìyẹn pé we take this matter personal, and when we take matter personal.
Èèyàn lè fi experience èèyàn kan ṣe ti tẹlòmíì. Torí pé nǹkan burúkú yìí
Exactly,
ṣẹlẹ̀
and that is
ní
what
òun
I'm
tó tún máa
about to
ṣẹlẹ̀
say
No,
sí
now.
but
mi.
our experiences are what makes us. Our experiences are what makes us.
It doesn't work
Auntie
that
Detola,
way.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wa, and this is what I'm saying. Tí a bá rí pé kí ìbá ṣe wù mí, ṣé a ready láti jáde láti apologize lọ?
Kí lẹ
Tá a
wí
bá
mà?
mọ̀ pé tí evidences àbí ìgbà tó bá wá yá tí wọ́n wá pàpà máa ń tó pa Mohbad.
Láti
ẹ mọ̀
day
pé kò
one
sí
tí mo
ọmọ.
ti máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Láti day one. Hello, ẹ wò mà. My name is Detola Aduke on Facebook. I use the
Okay.
same name on TikTok. Ẹ
Wow.
lè rí mi kí n sọ pé olòṣì, olórí burúkú. I will talk about what I see about Wunmi, and I always say one thing. Pé at the end of the day, tó bá yẹ pé kò ń ṣe Wunmi ló mọ̀ sí ikú ọkọ ẹ̀. Èmi sọ yí pé màá jáde màá apologize. Mo ti máa sọ láti ìgbà tọ́rọ̀ yìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀.
God bless you. God bless you.
But
And I like that.
do I still stand on my own belief?
But
Oh yes.
Auntie Detola, do you believe when she narrated what killed her husband? Do you believe her?
No,
Do
I
you
don't.
believe when she said?
No, I don't,
Hey.
because there's like 5 different narratives already.
Okay, number one, what was the first one?
It was the ear infection.
Okay.
Then she updated herself. The blog said ear infection. The blog.
Okay.
Blog it also ear infection. In your sponsor ló máa sọ fún. That's number one. I'm not saying it's her. Number 2, she said wọ́n ti pa kán gba trophy wọn.
Exactly. Number 2, mo gbọ́
Which-
worry, Madam Yellow. Yes.
Eh,
Yeah.
Number 2, which
they have
is
killed the nigger.
ọ̀dọ̀ Gistlover. Wọ́n ti sọ pé bàbá Mohbad ló
True.
pọ̀ mọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti sọ
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
yẹn already. Narratives wọ́n ti sọ already. Nísìnyí there's a matter of wípé okay, Mohbad fought with his friend Ogunmakeje, whatever.
Exactly.
You know,
So number 1, ear infection. Number 2, they killed the nigger. What are the narratives again? What
That's
are
what
other
I'm-
narratives that makes you not believe Wunmi?
I already said it. The one with the friend, the update she did herself that Ipe won't
Yeah.
bully her.
Yeah.
Ipe, Naira Marley will say Larry àbí kíni yẹn lóhùn jẹ́. That one.
Yeah. True.
Kí lorúkọ ẹ̀? Wọ́n àti what's that guy's name? Prime Boy. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ Ipe oúnjẹ kan tó jẹ wọ́n ní oúnjẹ ó yìí sọ níjẹta.
Wọ́n ní wọ́n máa fi kan sínú Indomie rẹ̀. Bàbá yẹn ni wọ́n máa fi kan sínú Indomie.
He stressed it. Ipe Adura gave Mohbad his last supper, his last meal.
Exactly.
She said that. Sherry,
Karila, you are right. She's right. Gbogbo tó ń sọ yìí, ó wà lórí social media lóòótọ́. Òótọ́ ni.
Kí lẹ wí?
Gbogbo nǹkan tí all those things you are mentioning is actually on social media. We saw it too.
So my own
Yeah.
thing is nínú gbogbo nǹkan tó ti kà sílẹ̀ yìí. Sherry,
Èwo la wá
it
fẹ́
doesn't
mú bẹ́ẹ̀?
it
Èwo la wá
doesn't
fẹ́ mú
constant-
bẹ́ẹ̀?
It's not easy. Believe you me, Sherry, tí nǹkan bá ti délẹ̀, kò sí ẹni
I
táyé
love
ò ní dá.
Detola, you know, I love the fact that you are mentioning others, and I would just want you to mute. Let's engage ourselves maturely,
Sure.
intellectually, and I agree. I love the fact that you mentioned it. Number 1, they killed the nigger. Those words, they killed the nigger. Tí ọkọ èèyàn bá kọ́kọ́ kú nígbà tí ò bá yẹ kó kú, èèyàn ò ní wọ́n ti pa ọkọ mi ní ó wà sórí èèyàn. Wọ́n ti pa ọkọ mi o. Ṣé rí, there are some shoes you need to wear.
Pé slang táwọn lò fúnra wọn nìyẹn.
Gen Z ni, that is what I'm saying. They killed the nigger. Gen Z ni wọ́n òun àti ẹ máa gbọ́ ẹja. Ṣé rí tá a bá ti ń sòótọ́, gbogbo wa náà ò ní dààmú láyé. Nigger ni wọ́n. They killed the nigger Why the woman said they killed the nigga? Maybe her husband was tired emotionally with the bullying. Ó lè jẹ́ kéèyàn ó sọ pé wọ́n ti pàpà fìdààmú wọ́n fi pọ́mọ mi o. Wọ́n bully àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ náà, àwọn Naira Marley kò sí kan tí wọ́n ṣe fún wọn. I can say the same thing. Pé gbogbo ìdààmú yìí náà wọ́n ti pàpà kọ́kọ́ mi náà. There are some shoes ọkọ èèyàn kan láti kọ́kọ́ kú náà kó tó máa ń tọ́ sọ jáde lẹ́nu. You need to wear some shoes to know how you will react when it comes to ikú téèyàn mọ̀ pé èèyàn ò ní rí ẹni yẹn mọ́. Kò sí ní téèyàn ò lè sọ ẹ má ní sùúrù o. I've heard you and I want you to listen to me too as well. Mi ò bá èèyàn mi ò búyàn. I swear ẹni ó bá kú ọmọ yóò mọ bí ó ṣe ṣe. Ẹ sọ fún ẹ má gbọ́ jẹ́ kí n kọ́ pọ̀
fúnra wọn nìyẹn.
Exactly. Let me finish. And the second one, you said air infection. Ó lè ní air infection, kó má jẹ́ air infection pa. Kí ló dé tá à ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà? Ó lè ọkọ ẹ̀ Mohbad lè ní air infection, kó má jẹ́ pé true air infection ló pa. But ó mọ̀ kọ́kọ́ ní air infection.
She wasn't the one that said it.
Instablog ló tiẹ̀ sọ. Instablog ló sọ. Instablog ló sọ.
She didn't say it. She did not say that. I'm just telling you the narratives that are out there.
That makes you not to trust her word, to believe her interview, an explanation
it's my opinion
of how
and I'm entitled to it. My opinion
exactly.
and I'm entitled to it.
It's fine, and it's nice that you said you did not believe her. It's fine, but we believe her story, we should not be judged as well. Because
nobody's judging you.
What? Let me finish. You shouldn't see us as somebody. How do we know who killed Mohbad when the person tell you one day on sọ pé nǹkan tó parí? Tẹ wá ní ẹ̀ tó wá believe we. So who do you want to believe in this case? Who are you looking for to talk? I just want to know. How do we now know? Any sùúrù àṣàbí abjẹ́kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nísìn.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want us to dialogue. How do we know now? Now you people don't believe her, and you said she should talk. She talk.
Don't use you people.
Okay. So how do we now believe it? How will bó la ṣe fẹ́ mọ bí Mohbad ṣe kú ńgbà tó jẹ́ pé ẹni tó wà ńbẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi fún lábẹ́rẹ́ ó ń sọ nǹkan tó ṣe fún mi.
Àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kán ṣe náà.
Ó dà kí wàá ní wọ́ọ̀tì wù mí nù pé ọlọ́pàá wọn náà bẹ̀rù ẹja bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run. Kí ni kọ́ wá sọ wù mí
náà? Ẹbí máa pé opinion tèmi lèmi give based on pé nǹkan narratives bíi mẹ́rin ló wà ta. Ẹlẹ́ran ara everybody now. Àǹtí ẹ̀dẹ́ kì í sọ nǹkan fún yín.
Ẹ̀yin sísá mi ẹ má bínú o. Èmi ní ọmọ mo lọ́mọkùnrin mo lọ́mọbìnrin. Ṣé ẹ bímọ ṣá? Ẹ má bínú. Pásítà tẹ́mi máa ń kọ́kọ́ bí àwọn èèyàn nìyẹn.
No, mi lọ́mọ.
Ṣé wọ́n pété?
Mi lọ́mọ mà. Nǹkan tí mi ṣe mọ nǹkan tí mo sọ nìyẹn àbí.
Irọ́ rárá mo kù pé ẹ má bínú ẹ má tẹ̀kẹ̀ pásánà. Ìmọ̀ bí mo ṣe fẹ́ sọ. Ipe imagine kí èèyàn bá ọmọ rẹ̀ obìnrin nínú situation yẹn ẹ má gbọ́ ẹ má bínú. Kí ẹ mọ̀ pé tó bá yẹ pé èèyàn ní ọmọbìnrin kí èèyàn wá bá ọmọ rẹ̀ nínú situation yẹn. Bó lẹ ṣe fẹ́ ṣàánú ọmọ yín kó ń bẹ̀. Bó lẹ ṣe believe fún tọmọ yín bá sọ. Nígbà tó jẹ́ pé àṣì ń bẹ̀. Ẹ má bínú.
She has a mom. Ẹ̀yin ẹ̀wọ̀n tó wà níta. Sherry.
Ẹ má bínú.
Mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan fún yín mo ní tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ ó máa ń difficult kéèyàn mọ béèyàn ṣe máa handle ẹ̀. Wùmí níyà náà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Nínú gbogbo ariwo tó wà ń ta látijọ́ yìí mélòó lẹ fi rí yẹn ń ta. Mo tún fẹ́
ìyá rẹ̀ lè sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá wo sórí tẹ́rí ẹjẹ́ ìsàsírí kan fún yín tẹ́ ẹ bá wo sórí Wùmí yẹn ẹ rí i pé ìyá rẹ̀ ó ti sọ fún pé kó má fẹ́ Mohbad.
Èmi ò lè speculate. Ẹ má sọ ẹ lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ mà ẹ jọ mà ẹ lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹ jẹ́ ìsọ̀dí tí mo fi lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀dí tí mo fi lè sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀dí tí mo fi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tẹ́mi rí nínú ẹ̀ tí mo fi conclude bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ọmọ tí ìgbọ́rọ̀
ni ẹni bá kọ́ yẹ̀ nà mí
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀dí èmi ń sábà pé mi náà sọ speculations ni.
ẹ̀hún náà mo sọ mo lópinion tí ilẹ̀ fẹ́ sọ yìí.
opinion tèmi nìyẹn pé I'm telling you pé bóyá ìyá rẹ̀ ò fẹ́ kó lọ fẹ́ yàn bẹ́ẹ̀ òun wá lọ kọjá ààyè rẹ̀ ó lọ fẹ́ ntójú rẹ̀ bá rí ń bẹ̀ nítorí ṣe pé a máa ń ṣe nígbà tá a wà ní kékeré àwọn boyfriend kan wà tí wọn ò ní fẹ́ táwọn ìyàwó ò ní fẹ́ ká tẹ̀lé tá a bá kábùkù bọ́ ńbẹ̀ àwọn ìyàwó sọ pé ntọ́ ọmọ jẹ ló pa òun wàhálà rẹ nù ó lè mí fi ìpò ṣẹlẹ̀ táwọn ìyá yẹn fi kí sọ́rí o ó lè mí fi pé ìyá yẹn fi wò pé
ó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kan ní
I have warned you against these people.
ó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kan ní ìjẹta ṣẹ́rí kó bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pàwọ́ àti dàgbà díẹ̀ a máa ń sọ pé téèyàn bá torí iṣu jẹpo á torí iṣu jẹpo àbí ẹ ti understand téèyàn bá torí iṣu jẹpo jẹṣu á torí iṣu jẹpo. She said something. She said Joseph Aloba ó ṣe àdúrà fóun Joseph Aloba ṣe àdúrà fóun kóun lè lóyún ìyẹn ní.
Exactly.
láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ tóun ṣe introduction Joseph Aloba ṣe àdúrà fóun
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
ó dẹ̀ jókòó tí ọkùnrin yẹn ò bá ní ipe ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ń fẹ́ bùjókòó fọmọ títí ẹ̀ náà tí ò bá ń ṣe pé Joseph Aloba gangan sọ pé òkè nǹkan tọmọ mi fẹ́ nìyí mo fẹ́ bá fẹ́ ẹ jọ mà ọmọ Yorùbá ni yín mà àgbàlagbà ni yín
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
tó máa ṣerú ẹ̀
bẹ́ẹ̀ni kò ní ṣe
tó máa ṣerú ẹ̀ tí ò bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ tí ò dẹ̀ nífẹ̀ẹ́ Wùmí fúnra ẹ̀ gangan is that man going to do it? This is the same.
Hey, my sister Aunty Detola ẹ jẹ́ n sọ nǹkan kan ẹ má jà sẹ́ni tá a bá ti parọ́ yóò kà wá àtọ́ lọ́njọ́ kan nígbà ó bá yá ní ìsìn àwọn ọ̀tọ̀ lọ́ọ̀ni àárò pé gbogbo ń tà ń ṣe àárò pé à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni o ìmí inú wa yóò kàn wá ẹjẹ́ àmọ́ sọ bí tòótọ́ 99.9 father-in-law tó bá wá láti ilé tí ò bá dáa wọ́n ẹ̀ fẹ́ràn daughter-in-law.
Okay, Auntie, thank you so much for the time.
ẹ mọ̀jà parọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe generalize yẹn is very very unfair. Forget Joseph Aloba.
99.9 father-in-law from broken home were like from poverty minded set.
No, that's kind of unfair, man. That's very unfair.
Yes,
that's very very unfair to say.
Lying, ma. Wọn parọ́ because èmi náà ti experience something similar. Bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn rí. Ṣé àwọn tó bá ti marry láti àwọn ṣe máa ní poverty àwọn family tó yẹ there are some that they are poor but majority as in wọ́n understand gan but because I am talking from experience irú family tí Wùmí ti marry yìí ó similar síbi tèmi náà ti marry mo dẹ̀ mọ nǹkan tójú mi rí you understand mo mọ nǹkan tójú mi rí because they are like wọ́n ti máa wí pé òkè mi ni mo rán lọ school fine ẹ̀yin náà lè máa rán ọmọ yín lọ sí school fúnra ara yín ṣáà èmi mo fẹ́ bá yín rán lọ sí school ni so àwọn family tó bá ti wà entitled yẹn wọ́n máa ń rí ìyàwó ọmọ wọn as rival ni.
ẹ jẹ́ kí àwọn ọkọ.
bí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbàtọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo ṣì wà ní ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí èmi náà sáré sọ̀rọ̀ mo wà ní Nàìjíríà gbà yẹn mi ì tí travel gbà tí mo ti kọ́kọ́ wo first interview bàbá nígbà tọmọ yẹn kú mi ì mọ Mohbad mi ì mọ Wùmí èmi àti Wùmí ò sọ̀rọ̀ dè mí tí ẹ̀ mọ́ rí gbọ̀gbà tí mo ti kọ́kọ́ wo first interview bàbá pé ẹ wo bí tí bàbá ẹni lọ́mọ ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú tọ́mọ ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kú ibẹ̀ yẹn ìyẹn lásán wo bí tó ń gbé ẹ wo bí tó ń gbé ẹ wo òkè bàbá mọ̀ wípé Wùmí ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀ kí ló yẹ tó ṣe sáré sí tí ò kọ́kọ́ òkè ó ti mọ̀ ń sìn pé ìyàwó ọmọ mi ló pa kí ló yẹ tó ṣe sáré sí tó pariwo síta ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run nínú gbogbo nǹkan tá a bá ń ṣe ṣe ti understand bàbá yẹn ṣe interview
Inspector General gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ
mo máa fi
Inspector General àti ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú mo fọwọ́
àpamọ́
Inspector General yẹn gbogbo nǹkan tó kọ síbẹ̀ yẹn bó ṣe máa mi ò ṣépè o bó ṣe máa rí fún ẹni ẹ
ẹ má wọrí adé ẹ má kan tí ò yẹ kí ẹ máa wọ ẹ ní tiwọn ni.
ẹ má wo nǹkan tó ń kọ.
ẹ má sọ fún if you don't want me to look at what they're writing then you don't allow them to make such comments. So
ìgbà tí
president Tẹ́mi ẹjọ́ máa ní sùúrù president Tẹ́mi ìwọ ló lórúkọ yẹn bó ṣe kọ́ fún mi yẹn bó ṣe máa rí fún ẹni yẹn Isha Alabi Kudiratullah Adabi.
So
èmi tọ́mọ tèmi mo tọ́mọ mi mo tutọ́.
So ẹ jẹ́ kí continue ma so fine ìgbà tọ́kọ ẹ kú ó ní
bó ṣe máa rí fún ẹni yẹn bó ṣe
general saying the general thing ní Nàìjíríà pé even tó bá jẹ́ párúgbó gan ló kú wọ́n máa sọ pé wọ́n ti pa.
wà kó tó tó bẹ́ẹ̀ a ti ń gbọ́rọ̀ ní Ọlọ́run
nǹkan tó sọ sí ìbàdí
ojú abẹ́dẹ bíríkì lọ́dọ̀ sí ìbẹ́ fọ́ mi bọ́ ìgbà tí wọ́n ṣe
àwọn là ń bá wí títẹ̀ yìí.
so bí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe ń lọ tí bàbá jáde pé ẹ wo ibi tán ọmọ tó mi rò pé ó ti pé 7 days ẹ wo ibi tí bàbá ọmọ ń gbé ẹ dẹ̀ sọ wípé irú bàbá yẹn láìkọ òkè ó láìkẹ fine ó ràn lọ school fine ó fi sẹ́nu ìkọ́ṣẹ́ fine irú ọmọ tó wá láìkì yẹn wá kú the next thing tó máa wá jáde lẹ́nu abiyamọ ni pé ẹ wo ibi tí mò ń gbé kò tí ẹ lè máa ké wọ́n máa sọ pé
wàláì àṣàbí òkè wàláì
àǹtí tó sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn
bàbá yẹn tẹ̀ ẹ̀sẹ̀ tí bàbá yẹn tẹ̀ mí nù ẹ̀sẹ̀ tí bàbá yẹn tẹ̀ mí nù.
ipe ẹ̀wọ̀ ibi tó ń gbé
kọ́mọ ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ má dàgọ̀ bàbá yẹn ní láti cover àárín yẹn.
ja àti ẹ̀sọ́ pọ́mọ yẹn gan sọ ọmọ gidi àpọ̀sibọ̀ sí ọmọ tẹ̀sán pé ẹ tọ́ o ẹ̀yin nìkan lẹ rán lọ skul o ẹ̀yin nìkan lẹ ṣe gbà ẹ̀yin nìkan lẹ ṣàwò kírú ọmọ yẹn wá kú kírú ọmọ yẹn wá kú kẹwàá sọ pé the next thing tẹ fẹ́ sọ ni wípé ẹ wo ibi tí mò ń gbé ìyẹn lásán.
àǹtí tó wọ light blue yìí wọ́n ti sọ same thing tẹ́ ẹ̀ sọ sí i.
no ẹjẹ náà mo fẹ́ mu láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni ẹjọ́ ẹ má bàa ìgbà tí ìyàwó bàbá tún máa wá sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n ní ògo kù so ẹ jẹ́ ká máa di àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ẹ jẹ́ ká máa dì mú pé bóyá ẹnìkan kú kínní kan sì kù ẹnìkan ló yin lọ́rùn pásítọ̀ àwọn bóyá ẹ gbọ́ pásítọ̀ àwọn gbà tán fẹ́ pray fún bẹ́ẹ̀ náà fi bẹ́ẹ̀ndì ọrùn ẹ̀ lọ́rùn ẹ̀ fi kán so mo wá wò báyìí pé kí ni àwọn obìnrin ṣe fún especially that country tó bá jẹ́ pé obìnrin ló kú ṣe máa treat ọkọ ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn I am talking from experience gbàtọ́ tí wá ní ìyá Mohbad èmi náà kọ́kọ́ bá wọn bu kò tọ́jú ọmọ ẹ̀ mo experience irú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi gangan màá switch sí fídíò nsìn ẹ máa rí àwọn oògùn depression tí mò ń lò ó kárí orúkọ mi ìgbà tí mo fẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà dó èmi àti ọkọ mi ti padà parí ìjà ìgbà tí mo fẹ́ kúrò ní Nàìjíríà mi ò sọ fún ọkọ mi pé mò ń travel ó ti lọ bí iṣẹ́ báyìí ni mo gbé bag mi because àwọn family ẹ̀ fẹ́ pa mí ní ìwà òkè every time ni mò ń lọ sí hospital and wọ́n dẹ̀ ń lò fún mi gan láti punish èmi náà he is a good man but ẹ mọ̀ téèyàn bá ti wọnú àwọn family tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa ń wà entitled mò ń lo mọ́tò tí mo fi kúrò Nàìjíríà àwọn ọkọ mi ń bẹ̀ mí kí n má jẹ́ káwọn family òun mọ̀ especially mọ́mí òun tí wọ́n bá mọ̀ ìjọ́ tí ìyá yẹn dẹ̀ mọ̀ ó dẹ̀ bàjà tó tọ́ kẹwàá ìmájì kírú ọ̀tá ọmọ yẹn kẹwàá ìmájì kírú ọ̀tá ọmọ yẹn wá kú wípé mi ò tí travel ṣe nǹkan tójú mi máa rí tọkọ mi bá fẹ́ ra nǹkan fẹ́mi àtàwọn ọmọ tó bá fẹ́ ra nǹkan fẹ́mi àtàwọn ọmọ ó máa bẹ̀ mí ni àwọn fámìlì ẹ̀ ò gbọ́dọ̀ mọ̀ tí wọ́n bá mọ̀ wàhálà ni ìmájì kírú ọ̀tá ọkùnrin bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kí lójú èmi àtàwọn ọmọ fẹ́ rí so mo fi gbogbo kí ni yẹn mú understand nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Wùnmí gan because I am in her shoe ọlọ́run ọkọ tèmi ò kàn kú ni ṣé tí understand so ìgbà tí mo wá fẹ́ travel mo kó àwọn ọmọ mi torí mi ì lè fọmọ sílẹ̀ ó yẹ kémi àtàwọn ọmọ yẹn travel ni ó kó passport àwọn ọmọ yẹn nílẹ̀ kò jẹ́ kí wọ́n lọ fún biometric kò sí bí mo ṣe máa káwọn ọmọ lọ èmi nìkan wọ́n grant visa mi.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ká tó ń kọ sí comment section nítorí tí wọ́n dá
mo kó àwọn ọmọ mi mo lọ kọ́ wọn ká wọn.
ẹ ní sùúrù ẹ jẹ́ kí ọkọ mi sọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan kan fi sọ̀rọ̀ kọ́mẹ́ǹtì ká fi gbádùn ọ̀rọ̀ ká fi gbádùn ọ̀rọ̀.
ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ̀kalẹ̀ torí ó dà ní pé àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ wọlé bọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kan mi ni mo fẹ́ sọ.
ẹ ti yan dẹ́ èmi mà mo ti rí pé mi yóò ṣe
bíta wí kókó ẹ má
ẹjọ́ náà ló sọ ọyá ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ mi sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ tí jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ mi ọmọ tí stay báyìí lọ.
ìsájúgbò ìṣèkọ̀détọ̀ níbà yìí please ẹ jọ Terry, I want you to be aware of one thing life chat yóò fi ṣe ìdìbò nípa pé wọ́n ti ń compete pé àwa la gbọ́dọ̀ wọ́n.
Exactly.
wọ́n ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ torí ìdìbò tí ó ti bí ẹlòmíì ti mú ọ̀tá ní TikTok nítorí pé òní lọ support ẹlòmíì ti mú ọ̀tá ní TikTok kò bá dì lọ support. nítorí mísì láyé ẹlòmíì ní family wọn gbàgbọ́ tí lè yànjú kó tó lọ mú ọ̀tá tó láì mọ́. This chat kì í ṣe pé àwa fẹ́ dẹ́ǹtì ilé ìjàdí láti put anybody to shame here.
Exactly kákan fi rí tró ká fi exactly ọkọ mi.
wò mí lọ́wọ́ ń sìn ó jẹ́ pọ́lọ̀ tí ó padà gbọ́n bíi náà padà wà in support of mi later tí wọ́n náà bá tó ohun tí ò dáa gate irú ẹni yẹn comment section ó tà sí ẹni tó fẹ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ kó understand ẹlòmíì tó support wò yá bí ló padà ti máa gbọ́ fà tí wọ́n pé ojú mi ṣe ní ọ̀dọ̀ tí ìgbọ́n yẹn ní o so don't listen to the message by